Hey.
I have to apologise. We had a lot of drama today to do with the toilet bowl. Not this one, the actual toilet. And I didn't upload the video, I deleted it accidentally. So, very sorry that you didn't get your fix, because I was in a blind panic because the toilet bust. So it's not the first time it's happened either. So I apologise so very much to you guys, but when drama happens, when life happens, when life throws you lemons,
You don't make lemonade, you panic.
yeah.
Do you mind?
I pressed the wrong button.
I don't need your assistance.
Instead of uploading to YouTube, I accidentally deleted it. I'm sorry. But we're here.
We are here.
We are here. And I've got this bow. I ordered it off eBay about a week ago. Well, no, it wasn't even a week ago. When was it? I don't know.
Well,
a few days ago. And it came. So, my little PVC bow.
Yesterday we were doing the world's worst job. And we were wrapping presents. Now, I did make this yesterday. I've had to deconstruct it and I'm going to make it again today. This is not for the giveaway.
Not for the giveaway. Not for the giveaway.
So I was looking around at some of the junk I've got lying around in the house. And I thought, oh, could I do something with this junk that might be interesting to people?
Interesting.
Now, yesterday we had chicken tonight with our dinner. And I washed out the jar. And I found that things look better when they're in jars. I discovered this when I went to Utopia in Southend. And they had things like bottle caps in jars. And a load of old crap. It was in jars and looked good. So I worked this one out that I'm a bit dim in, I think. Not things, but... Right, we have these. Beanies coffee sachets. This is the variety pack. It's got sachets in it, and it will cost you about £2 from Lidl's.
Wow.
Now, it should originally have 12 in there. It no longer has 12. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. But if you buy a new pack, it will have 12 in it.
You get almond. No, you don't. You get amaretto almonds. You get double chocolate, Irish cream, nutty hazelnut, creamy caramel, very vanilla, chocolate orange, mint chocolate, cookie dough, cinnamon hazelnut, coconut delight, and gingerbread. The gingerbread ones are good for Christmas. I don't like gingerbread, but they're good for Christmas, I should imagine. Yeah, put them in there all neatly like.
So as you can see what they are on the ice. Right, now. No, there's no purple ones there.
Any green?
No. We have Beanie's coffee in a jar. And we drop a few sweets in there. That's just like a few.
A few.
This is just a scrap of wrapping paper, literally a scrap. You know the little bits that you can't think what to do with because they're too small for wrapping anything with.
Well, they are unless you've got like...
And then the elastic band was kindly donated to us by the postman because he left it on my doorstep.
Well, it's actually donated to us from Andy Boy because he decided he wanted it. But he's looking, he's like, what does he want? Alright, baby. It is yours. We're just borrowing it. Uno momento.
Ow.
And no, Andy.
Ow.
My tea is over here. Yes, but you're not having it.
Botox.
He was lovely. So
Hang on, I ain't finished.
Oh, she's not finished. Sorry. You finished now?
No.
No, she's not finished. Not now.
How about I punch you in the head?
No, that would hurt.
And within 5 minutes, and with very little money, he got a nice little prezzy. And I mean, yeah, the chicken tonight cost £1, but you can do it with any old empty jar.
These are £2. These are £2. So you've got a really nice gift there. Here. For like £2.
Well, it's not even £2 because there's
the beanies are £2.
Yeah, the beanies are £2, but there's only 6 of them in there.
That's because we've only got 6
so
left.
You could do like 2 jars like that.
And there's about 50p for the sweets, or 25p for the sweets. It's a
And
very
it does
cheap
look
present.
pretty nice in a jar, because I don't know, it always looks better when it's in a jar for some unknown reason.
But you can put anything in this. You can put socks in it.
I've done it with socks.
You can do it with a cup.
Yeah, I did
Socks in a
actually demonstrate with a cup yesterday, but I'm not doing that again. But yeah, you
Let me have a green one, what do you mean?
You keep scoffing them, stop
I
it.
had one. I'll get you a green one as well. If there is any, there ain't any. Oh, there they are. There's one for you and one for me.
Honestly, it's just terrible.
I didn't get the purple one.
You had that yesterday, that's right.
I know. I don't usually do sweets. So, yeah. Just putting them all back in there. But if you win the competition that we're doing, there might not be any green ones or purple ones in there. But you'll get the rest of the sweets, because I don't like the rest of them. It's just the purple ones and the green ones.
So anyway.
Notice how you don't get a lot of these ones, though.
Of course not, because they're the nicest ones, them and the purple one. But that is quite a nice little gift for next to nothing, and it's taken me, 5 minutes to construct that. So.
And no time at all.
And it's alright to have laying around as a spare present, or you can use it as a secret Santa.
If you've got someone who pops in at Christmas, well, not this year.
Never on.
If you usually have someone who pops in at Christmas,
You've got that.
So, anyway, what happened today was this morning, and I went to the toilet. This is very interesting, isn't it? And I went to flush the chain, and instead of flushing the chain, the toilet system decided it was going to come off of the wall.
And I was downstairs, and all I heard was a screamer. No!
I screamed in murder, mum, because I was holding on to the cistern that was hanging off of the wall. At least I managed to go to the toilet first.
And I asked Mark to carry a chair upstairs, because if I tried, it'd take me all day and I'd fall over it and all sorts. So I got Mark to take a chair up. We used a chair to brace it so as it didn't empty all over the floor.
Because the last time that happened, I used a chair to hold it in place.
Yes, so we did that again. I've come down. I've pulled up Peabody.
Well, after about 10 minutes of standing there thinking, if I let go of this toilet, if I let go of this chair, it's going to, it's just going to break.
So anyway, after about 10 minutes of trying to brace the toilet system with the chair, I come downstairs and I rang Peabody.
It was me again who done that.
On the phone for an
Saviour.
hour on hold, listening to this horrible guitar tune that was blooming horrible. And then I said, oh yeah, we'll get weights out, we'll get out weights. I'm like, okay.
4 hours, they
Within
said.
4 hours. I thought, okay, that'll bring us up to 1 o'clock. Well, at about 3:15.
He was having to use the bath to pee in.
Yeah. At about 3:15, there's still no sign of repairman. Now, the tablets I take make me want to go to the loo. So I didn't dare take any. So I wouldn't drink anything, I wouldn't eat anything just in case, you can't be too careful. I've come downstairs, rung them again. Well, by then Peabody's office had closed. So they put me directly through to weights. First of all, I've got some classical music. It's alright. I don't mind classical music, but then I go dee 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 dee. How many times I've been on hold listening to that for over an hour?
Job centre.
So I'm like, okay, they're playing the Four Seasons. Kaylee, they're playing the Four blooming Seasons.
I don't know what she wanted me to do about it.
And she went, you're joking on me. So anyway, eventually I got an answer and I went, look, I rang you at 8 o'clock this morning and you said you would have someone out within 4 hours. It's way past that.
This is like 3 o'clock.
Quarter past.
3:15.
And she goes, oh, we've had 2 people come down here and we've had to send them home.
That's a lie.
Not exactly my problem, but, you know, can you get someone out? Yeah, there'll be someone there within the next 2 hours. They'll be there by 4 o'clock at the latest.
It was 5 o'clock at the latest.
5 o'clock at the latest. Okay, fine, good.
Oh.
Time passed.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. I'm like, they're taking the mickey. So I rang again, and by this time I was getting really irate. And I've listened to the 4 blooming seasons and everything else. I was getting really angry. And the woman answered the phone, she went, hello, this is wait time.
They said she was first in the queue and she said I had to wait for about 20 minutes.
I went, yes. I said, my toilet system fell off the wall at 8 o'clock this morning. We can't go to the toilet. We are suffering. I said, please, can you get someone out? You've already told me that they'll be within 4 hours. Then they'll be with me within 2 hours. And now we're still waiting. Oh, I'll make sure he's there within an hour. Because we've had to get a private contractor in. I went, please, if you don't turn up. I said, you know, I know where Waits' head office is. I haven't got a clue.
Starting in them.
I know where Waits' head office is, and I'll be up there and I'll be complaining and I'll be reporting you for infringement on human
You
rights.
should
and
have just
everything.
said I know where you live. That would have.
I'll be reporting you for infringement on human rights and everything else. She went, okay, well, we'll get someone there within an hour.
We.
Okay, this is 6:30 at this point. Well, it's gone half past 6. I actually got the phone to ring at 6:30.
About 15 minutes later, there was a knock on the door.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, that bloke must have thought he was Pierce Brosnan or something, because I went, you don't know how pleased I am to see you, hello. And he went, hello. I went, you're the plumber, right? He went, yeah, I'm the plumber. I went, I love you. And I took him upstairs and showed him what had happened, and he went, oh my God. I went, He went, you're in big trouble. I went, And he went, the plaster's gone. I know the plaster's blown. He went, I went, it's a Victorian house. The plaster's blown. It does that. He goes, I know. He goes, but that means that I can't screw it back in. I'm like, he was standing over standing knife trying to cut down rule plugs to plug the holes up. He cut his own finger. I offered him a plaster, but he couldn't take it because health and safety says that they can't take a plaster if a customer offers it. So he's bleeding all inside his glove. And
gushy.
yeah, it must have been because when I was bleeding, he didn't have a mask on or anything. He was a really nice guy. And I went, so what's going on? He goes, I'll get it on. I'll go out to the van, I'll be back in a minute. It came back with a great big stick. And I went, oh, he's going to beat it up. And we were sitting down there and we were bang, bang, bang. And I told you he was going to beat it up. And then we had like an electric drill or saw or something going zzz. And now he is actually making holes in it. Anyway, he called me about 15 minutes later and he said it was back on and on. Thank you so much. Yeah, you have a good evening. I know it's premature, but Merry Christmas. And I went, Merry Christmas, have a good evening. I went, I will now. And then me and Kaylee were like going to the loo. Not because Not because we were amazed it was fixed, but we really needed it because we hadn't been all day.
Yeah.
So we were taking it in turns, tag teaming in the loo. Marcus slept through the whole thing. So we're like, yeah, I'm going in the loo now, I'll come out. You going in the loo now? She's like, yeah. So we were going in the loo because we could actually pull the chain and everything. It was great because we had the loo.
Yeah.
And
then we'll pee in the bath.
yeah, so there we were going to the loo quite happily and thanking God for sending around the plumber, who was a really nice guy. He wasn't horrible, didn't moan about the cats. I mean, the place looks like a bomb's it here. I went, excuse the mess, and he went, it's fine, don't worry about it. So, yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, but that's what we mean by our luck.
Yeah.
I literally went to the toilet, went to flush a chain. I managed to pull the chain, then the assistant
in
decided
the
to fall
middle
off
of
the
a
toilet.
lockdown, you know it is.
Could it be any other time?
Of course not, this is us. So, yeah, in the middle of a lockdown, the loo decides to break, and we had hell getting through on the phone to Peabody to get
We
some
managed to, but just why us?
timing. It was just timing. Was
Why
amazing.
us? It always happens. It's always us. It's either us or Michelle. Why? What have we done to deserve this?
I mean, I think ribbons on presents look so much nicer. And as I was saying on last night's toilet bowl, we bought the thing, a beanbag, and it came in this huge box. And me, being the most intelligent being on earth, I went, don't worry, we'll put all the wrapping paper in this big box, which we did. And we took it for a walk down to the end of the road where the shower block is, because they've got the communal bins there. So me and Perry have taken this big box to the end of the road.
You just called him by his name, I'm
I
amazed.
know. Under the cover of darkness, we did this. And the next day, I said to him, we've got to go and get some tobacco. And he went, okay. So he come with me, and as we walked down the road, there was our ribbons from the wrapping strewn down the road like streamers. I went, I don't know nothing about it. I went, no, I don't know nothing about it. The kids had actually got the ribbons out and they've been running around with them or doing some weird thing with them. And they were all tied round trees and hanging off cars and all down the road. And he went, I said, oh, no, I don't know nothing about it, come on. So, yeah, that's what happens because I have to put ribbons on stuff because I think it looks pretty.
Yeah.
And it does, it looks so much nicer if it's got a ribbon on it or something. It looks like you've made some effort, even though it's very little effort you've made.
I shouldn't have an attack of the giggles like I did yesterday. Anyway, that's something.
But yeah, so I'm sorry that you people who depend on the toilet bowl didn't get it yesterday. But
please understand that I was in a panic.
Yeah, because we had no toilet. Towels from the toilet bowl was toiletless.
Yeah. And you know, I need my toilet. I've become quite accustomed to my home comforts, and if I haven't got a toilet...
I was getting so desperate, I was going to ask the woman down the road to let me, you know, if I could use her loo. But I thought, no, because I'll probably be in there 20 minutes. So,
Down the road, what, don't you mean next door?
No, I'll go to Sinead.
Oh, Sinead would let you use the toilet.
Huh?
Sinead would let you use the toilet.
You see, we've got very nice, understanding neighbours, but there's
of them.
There's 5 children in the house next door, and you up to 4 adults. So I think their loo is a bit busy.
Yeah.
Whereas Sinead only has 2 children, so there's 2 children and her, and the dog, but the dog don't use the loo. So Sinead would have let me use her loo. She's lovely, but I didn't. I held out. I was suffering.
And if you do want one of the gifts, not what we made today, but what you will see us make next week, because
I have ordered the cellophane for it. So.
I was about to say that. It should be coming next week. This week. So we'll make the gifts up. You will see us doing it. You will see how much they cost and everything else. And then Michelle will be the one who's doing the winner. So
please, please, please keep commenting. Everyone comment. And
no, not you, Mr. Paul.
when we find out, yeah, Mr. Paul, we had two of them yesterday. When we actually find out who Michelle selected, we'll send you a message and ask for your address, your postal address.
Yeah, don't be freaked out if you get a message from me going, "What's your address? Where do you live?"
Where do you live?
Don't be freaked
what
out.
What are you wearing?
I'm not going to ask that. But, it'll probably be a message from me just going, "What's your address?"
Yeah, so as we can send it.
Yeah,
and because we want to get it out before the Christmas post rush.
I know that Leanne's going to win one.
It's obviously Leanne's going to win one because who comments? We usually get 3 people who comment, and that's Kai, Leanne, and Michelle. Michelle can't win one because she's drawing the winner.
No, cheating, Michelle.
Michelle can't win one.
Yeah, but there's chocolate in that, and I know what she's like.
Leanne could possibly win one. Kai could possibly. Anybody who comments is up for this. So
come on, people.
Come on, Laura. I know that you watch with Mishka, Jasmine. Anybody who is subscribed to our channel, please send us a comment, and we will go through the comments. Michelle will pick one of them.
We won't go through the comments. Michelle will go through the comments.
Michelle will pick 3 at random. Well, we'll go through the comments as well because you always answer them. 3 will be selected by Michelle at random, and we'll then send you a message and ask for your full postal address,
including your postcode.
And
I'm not coming around or anything, but I need to give you.
We will send them out.
Yeah.
We've got boxes. We've got the stuff so as they don't get busted up. And
by the way, Leanne, I saw the pictures of your house. They look very nice.
I didn't.
No, I know, but I'll show you. But it was when I was sort of like half asleep.
So, send us a comment. You will stand a chance of getting one of our fantastic prizes. Our fantastically expensive prizes.
Your house looks good, Leanne, but ours looks better. Not at the moment, but it will do when it's decorated.
It looks like Hiroshima in there, right? It looks like a bomber's.
Your house looks very nice and Christmassy, but we'll beat you. It's like a competition. We will beat you.
Every single year, me and Leanne sort of wasn't even knowingly competing.
No, but they did.
One year, Leanne put twinkly Christmas fairy lights all over her ceiling and then swore because she'd done them with a staple gun and she had to get them down again.
Yeah, that was
I
funny.
didn't. I put chains up because I could reach the ceiling then because we had a ceiling. But
so you guys are going to see this. Right, we have a snail tank because I had snails.
There's no snails in it.
But there will be, just not at the moment because it'll get heat bad for them. But we have a snail tank with no snails in it. But what I do is I put all lights around the tank.
I might put something in it.
Don't be putting anything in it because it's got to stay the way it is.
No, it's got to be cleaned out.
But it's got pretty much. No, I've got to keep the food bowl and that in there.
Yeah, but I might put some things in it as well.
But yeah. On top of it, we've got loads of little teddy bear reindeers and Russell. Russell goes on there with the reindeers, you know that.
Yeah, we all know Russell, who was Kevin the Carrot's anniversary last year.
I got him.
And I really like the Aldi advert this year.
Oh, you've seen it? It's so cool. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
You've got them doing Top Gun, first of all, and it's like, where's Kevin? And then all the kids are sitting there waiting for Daddy to come on, and Daddy comes on and they jump.
And then Father Christmas makes an appearance.
Because Father Christmas out.
Yeah, Father Christmas makes an appearance. But the cats are all sort of. Little man's getting very festive.
So Aldi, I love that advert, but everyone else, why didn't you make an advert?
Lego is
Lego's good. Yeah, Lego's good.
He's feeling festive.
Is he?
Oh yeah, because he's been jumping on you. He's been jumping on
You
me.
see, Sirius doesn't like me.
No, not at all.
He's never liked me. And all the years we've had him, he's never been particularly keen on me, but when he's feeling festive, he'll get on my lap. And we've had that a few times, haven't we?
Yeah,
He's feeling a bit
he's
festive.
starting to get in the festive mood, he knows.
Yeah, he gets festive and he jumps on my lap. And that only ever happens from November onwards.
He knows.
He does not like me, that cat. Never has done.
He knows the time of year.
We have had him since he was 4 weeks old.
Yeah.
And he's never liked me. Never, ever, ever has he ever liked me.
No,
He'll come to me occasionally if he wants something.
When I brought him in the house because I saved his little life. Regrets, I'm joking, he's lovely. When I saved him when he was a baby, because they just gave him to me. They went, do you want a cat? And I went, yeah. No, what do you want? A boy or a girl? I want a boy. And they went, ear. And I was like, oh, thank you. This tiny
and
little
he was the
runt of the litter with these massive ears and this funky nose.
He's all he is.
And he's got deformed pads and everything. And I,
he was the funniest looking kitten I have ever seen, because he was just like, there was these two massive ears and this tiny little face. He was the weirdest looking kitten I have ever seen.
I ran him upstairs because it was cold. Well, it was cold for him because his baby is 4 weeks old. And I put him on my bed, on my mum's bed with her, and he was eating a pentagram.
Now, I said no more cats. But there was this little 4-week-old kitten that was jet black. Funniest looking little kitten I had ever seen in my life.
He looks like a bat.
Trying to eat a pentagram. How could I say that?
He looks like a bat.
And
Squidgy, can you get down? Because I can't knock you off.
It was the funniest looking little kitten you've ever seen in your life. He had these huge, massive ears. Just ears. Wasn't he? He was all ears. And most
still got big ears.
Most kittens got very, very big paws. No, he was just ears. And, I mean, he was a really weird looking kitten. And I thought, I hope he grows into them ears. Well, he did, and he's gorgeous. And
he did, but his ears are still very big.
He's handsome.
But then you've got Andy Boy.
But the thing with Sirius is, I don't know what happened with his ears. It was the runt of the litter. He's got deformed pads. He's got humongous ears, even now. But he seems to have grown into them a bit.
And he's got a bat nose.
And he's got a funny little bat nose. And he's gorgeous. His fangs are too big for his head. He's absolutely gorgeous.
And then you've got Andy Boy. Andy Boy wasn't the runt of the litter. Smudge was.
But Sirius is very, very arrogant. And he don't like me. Never has done. He'd be fine with Mark, he'd be fine with Kaylee.
I don't know where he is. Little man.
Oh, he's around. He might be upstairs in bed. But the thing is, he does not like me. Occasionally, if I'm asleep in bed upstairs, and I'm asleep, he'll come and lay with me because I can't do anything.
He's feeling festive.
Unless he's feeling festive. When he's feeling festive, he'll come on my lap, and I can have fuss. I'm allowed to have fuss. But then after about 10 minutes, he gets fed up and goes. Because I'm not allowed too much fuss, because I might start thinking he likes me.
Goodies. Come on in. You want tea, right?
But I think Leanne remembers Sirius. Do you remember Sirius, Leanne? Funny looking little thing with them humongous ears. And big teeth. And I know, I say big teeth. She thinks Phantom.
I'm just going to show you this. No, I'm not going to put my hand over the camera. Wait. This happens all the time whenever I have tea.
Well, it's not your tea, it's his tea.
He loves
it's yours.
Tea.
You think it's yours, but it's actually his.
And I do mean he loves tea. What? Do you want more tea?
You think it's your tea, but it's not. It's actually his.
He will do anything for tea. Do you want some or not? I'm not going to sit here all day holding my cup like this.
He's just sitting there with a tea beard.
Do you want some more? Yes.
This happens all the time.
Don't you dare be sticking your paw in my cup. I saw that.
This happens all the time with Andy. Andy is a tea fiend.
Only mine, though.
No, he used to have one when you was on holiday, and then I had to make it in your cup for him.
This is disgusting. He makes the worst noises.
Well, you've had so many cat germs from him that he must be immune by it.
Yeah, I don't really care about cat germs because if I did, I'd never get a cup of tea
Or an ice cream.
or an ice cream. Do you want putting your head up, looking around, and like, what's some more?
The thing is, they all
Stupid.
like ice cream, all of them. And
That's hurting my
Jackson
wrist.
Galaxy says that they're lactose intolerant and everything else.
If I didn't give him tea, I'd be dead.
I do not believe for a minute that all cats are lactose intolerant, because if that was the case, ours would have diarrhea all the time, and they haven't. So,
He likes cheese as well.
oh yeah, he loves his Philadelphia in the middle of tuck biscuits. He does.
You have got a tea beard. Don't sniff my phone with your tea beard. You break it. It's already broken. Don't you dare. He keeps threatening to stick his paw in my cup. Yes, it's Squidward, you just drink it. Yeah, I'm not holding it. I'm not going to be holding it any longer. I'm going to drink it. Oh, no, I can't. Got a fat furry head in my cup. Okay.
So,
Is that nice?
comment if you know a cat that is not lactose intolerant.
Or do you think this is very strange, which it is?
It is strange.
It's incredibly strange.
It's normal in this house, but it is quite a strange thing.
He's got this thing about mummy.
Yeah, his mummy obsessed at the moment.
He's a proper little mummy's boy, and he hasn't left me alone
They'll do their litter trays tonight.
about 2 months. Even if I go to the toilet, he'll follow me upstairs and he'll wait outside the toilet for me. It's really annoying.
I'll tell you, if you want to work out, do full litter trays and clean the floor.
I'm saying about Andy boy.
Yeah, well, it's partially Andy Boy as well, he does it.
He'll follow me to the toilet and he'll wait outside until I come downstairs. And then he'll follow me downstairs. You're disgusting. It is really unpleasant having Andy Boy at the moment because he is stuck to me. He's like glue. I don't know why.
And cheekbones there's looking at him.
I know, but he doesn't drink my tea, which is good. He is like glue to me and I don't know why. He won't leave me alone. The only time I get to myself is when he's eating. And then I'm usually doing my exercises, so I still... And then as soon as my exercises are finished, I let him back in and he's all over me again.
So, have you got a cat that is not lactose intolerant?
Or have you got a cat that's attached to you?
Or a cat that likes tea?
Like glue.
Just send us some comments, because I know
Can I have my tea?
I know you missed your toilet bowl yesterday. And I know that there are some people that depend on us, Michelle. And we like the fact that people can depend on us to give them entertainment. To entertain them with the woes of our life.
Don't tap him on the head. You're going to give him the ump.
I'm quite happy that people depend on us to listen to the woes of our life. And the way our luck goes, because we have got the worst luck of anyone in the world.
No.
So,
Fall down.
you know, we're really sorry about that, but as I say, there was a flap and life got in the way, because it does occasionally, unfortunately. But we are here nearly every day. I mean, we've missed 2 days, and you got a certificate the other day for uploading over 100 episodes of Toilet Bowl. So, thanks for that, for making it possible that we've had to upload over 100 episodes.
Do you want some more? Are you done? No, okay. Thank you.
So, yeah, there have been over 100 episodes of Toilet Bowl. So,
yeah, because sometimes we do like 2 in a day, or get your head out of the way.
Dependent on what's going on. I mean, we're going to be doing some really boring ones in the next few weeks because it's going to be mainly cleaning. And I've got a beautiful job, which is cleaning out the cupboard in the front.
I've got to stick my hand down the toilet. I've got to drain the toilet and stick my hand down the toilet.
That's always fun.
And scrub the toilet because it's disgusting and it's got limescale everywhere. And I've got to put on a marigold and I've got to stick my hand down the toilet and scrub the crap out of it because it's just disgusting. And then kill myself using Harpican bleach.
Well, that's because you decide to use it.
Gets rid of it.
Yeah, but if you didn't tag team it and use it both at the same time, you wouldn't nearly die.
But it wouldn't make it as clean as it is. I have an issue And my issue is that if it's not done to my standard, then it's not done at all. And my standards when I'm cleaning are very high.
I mean, we should have started on the 1st of November, but we didn't because life got in the way.
Again.
So we are going to be starting as from tomorrow on the Christmas clean. And one of the first jobs I've got to do is the cupboard under the stairs, which I'm dreading.
Yeah, well, when you're doing that with Mark, I'm going to go and get some stuff from under my bed and stick it in a box.
I am dreading.
Yes.
Absolutely. Dreading.
Because at the moment, underneath my bed is not a very nice place to be. It's like stuff.
We had mice. And I know they're not there now. I can tell this because, number one, I didn't hear any shuffling when I was in there the other day. And the cats haven't gone mad to get in there. But then I think I've starved them out because I haven't been putting any form of food in there.
It wasn't him, it was me.
And I'm getting a
Stupid.
box for the garden, which I'm really excited about.
It'll be here next week.
And the cat litter and
Or
stuff.
this week. Next week.
The cat litter and the big bulk items that I get all the time can go out in the cupboard and in the box in the garden.
I have delivered. Delivered? No, I haven't delivered.
Anything.
No, I bought some stuff. I didn't deliver anything. I'm getting deliveries, that's what I meant to say. I bought some stuff on Killstar and eBay, and when it comes, I will show you what I've got, because some of it is presents. I'm not going to show you the presents because she's here. But I've got a present for Violida. Michelle knows who that is. For his birthday. I've got to get him something for Christmas as well. And the rest of them.
We've got some really horrible neighbours. And they stole our prop, as I've said before. I had a rant about it. I've got a big lockable box, garden box coming, a big lockable storage box, and Mark said something really funny the other day. He goes, "Can't we put the box in the cupboard in the living room?" The box is like a coffin for me. It's about 5 feet long.
Why?
And then he said, "Well, what if they nick the box?" I'd like to see them do that.
Very nice, Andrew.
I would love to see them try and nick the box. For a start,
Thank you.
we've got about 1.5 feet from my back door to the fence. And then they've got about 1.5 feet that side. This box is 5 foot long. I would love to see them try and manoeuvre that over the fence.
Because what's going to happen is some drinks are going to go in there, because at Christmas time we have milk in there.
Well, let's face it. The drink's going to be in there. The oil is going to be in there. The
We've got
cat
oil.
litter's going to be in there. Yeah, I'm going to put most of it out there.
Right, anyway, and the soil. But I might have to fill that tank up first before you put soil. Anyway. The drinks, because at Christmas time, what we do is we get extra milk, because our milk, it never lasts. And I don't want to be running to the shop on Christmas Day, particularly. It's not good. So we have that. We have the Cokes in there, because I have, like, as everybody knows, my addiction to cherry Coke. So I have about 8 bottles of cherry Coke. And we have about 8 bottles of normal Coke. Plus we have some Pepsi in there as well.
And this is normally just sitting out there. But because
Lemonade.
they've started nicking, we've actually got to do something about it.
Cream soda. We usually have our drinks out there because it just makes it easier, apart from when I have to go out there and get a bottle because the cats are like, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, since they've started getting like fingered next door, now I've got to lock it away. So I thought, well, if I put all the bulk stuff in there, it really doesn't need to be sitting in front of the door. So every time we have to go out to get a bottle or something, we've got to move all this.
Yeah, but
crap
we
in
need to
front of the
keep
door.
something in here because the cats, they can open the door. They can open that door.
The mops and that are staying there.
Yeah, but they're not going to keep them out, are they?
The mops and one of the bottles of oil, the one we're using, are staying
Fatty
out here.
Bum Bum there uses his fat.
Yeah, well, we've also got chairs that we could put in front of the door.
That's true.
So, it's just to lighten the load out here because we have got a lot of bulk items over in that corner.
He's got the up now because I called him Fatty Bum
We've
Bum.
got soil. We've got a great big gallon bottle of insecticide there. We've usually got fairy. We haven't got any fairy. And Kaylee.
Do you know what? It's so annoying. She's got a bottle and she fills it up with fairy. She's got no fairy left. I'm not going to buy any. I was like, just buy a bottle of fairy. No. She's so tight. I can't. She's never been this tight before. And she's like, no, I'm not going to buy a bottle of fairy. I'm going to wait until I get my big bottle. Yeah, we've run out. She's going to have to buy fairy.
Right. I've got enough to do the washing up for a couple of days.
The amount of washing up you get through during a day, that's enough for a day. She's going to have to buy some more fairy. This is determination. She's so tight.
See, last year, I wasn't buying the big bulk bottles of fairy, so I was buying like a litre bottle of fairy. This bottle...
She's so tight, right? Her bum squeaks when she walks.
I've had this bottle since last year, this bottle. It's not. I've had this actual bottle for a year. That is the fairy bottle that I had for Christmas last year. And I have been refilling it ever since.
She's so sad and so tight. Like, I've never known my mother like this before. She's never been this tight before. When it comes to fairy liquid, she's like, oh, buy some fairy. She's like, I'm not buying it. I was like, just buy some.
Why should I pay £1 to get a bottle of fairy when I can pay like six or £7 and get a big bottle of fairy that'll last me ages?
She's so tight.
I just don't see a problem.
But you could buy that bottle of fairy, and that bottle of fairy would last you until you need to fill it again.
Yeah, but I'm waiting until I get the big bottle of fairy so I can do it.
She's got to wait until Friday. And what are you going to do if Farm Foods ain't got none?
Cry.
Yes, then she's going to have to buy a bottle of fairy. Shocking.
I mean, I don't even particularly like green fairy, but because that's the cheapest one I can get.
She's so tight.
I mean, I used to get the Christmas one every year. I used to wait for the Christmassy one to come in, you know, the orangey one.
Are you going to buy a bottle of that? Oh, no.
Probably not.
Oh, my God. She needs professional help.
There are two fairies that are not actually my favourite, and they're the two original ones, which is the green one and the lemon one.
Yeah, that's the point. Do you ever know what really annoys her when I clean the bathroom? The toilet paper.
She folds it to a point like a hotel.
It drives her mad, but she carries on doing it.
I carry on doing it because when I don't, she moans.
It looks neat. It looks tidy. Because I clean everything. Everything gets cleaned. Even the wall gets cleaned. And it just makes it look
missed
tidy.
the door last time.
I know I missed the door last time. Why? I was in a rush. Because we did it after the 1st of December.
It's after the 1st of November now.
Yeah, it's not after the 1st of December. So I have time.
So we've got washing to get done as well because we've got to go over the laundry.
I've got to... I do every year. I bleach the bath. I bleach the sink. I bleach and harpic the toilet. I bleach everything. I even clean the inside of the window. I can't do the outside because I'm not tall enough. But I can't get up to do the bit above the window because I'm not tall. So that gets left. But I usually knock stuff down with the broom.
I'll see if Mark will do it.
Yeah, alright.
Well, he's got to help me out because I haven't got the thing this year. I didn't have the thing last year.
No, he doesn't do it to my standards, so that's the only problem. But what he used to do, Perry, I'm talking about, he used to do the outside of the windows and the door. He was actually really helpful.
Yeah, it was. But he's gone.
And he used to help me with the bathroom. He used to do it wrong.
Nobody can do it like Kaylee because the ventilation needs cleaning as well.
I have to sort that out with the broom.
So, you know, he was helpful, but he was...
You're going to have to help me when I do the bathroom because you've got to have the phone. I'm recording the cleaning. When I've emptied the bathroom
That's
out.
going to be really exciting for everyone.
Well, I've got to empty the bathroom out and then I'm going to clean it. Everything comes out of the bathroom.
You will probably be bored since.
No, you won't. It's in me cleaning. It's a wonder of earth or something.
I am going to be doing the kettle tomorrow, and no one's filming me doing that.
No, and I'm not filming me doing my bedroom either because it's just literally me pulling stuff out from under my bed and sticking it in a box and sticking it back under the bed again. Ooh.
You've got 2 boxes because there's a bit of a big one.
Getting stuff, sticking it in 2 boxes and putting it back under the
Possibly
bed.
we might have a 3rd box because we're expecting a delivery from Killstuff. 2 deliveries, but one should have a big box.
Yeah. Great. Because I don't think that what I bought is going to come in a big box. It's going to come in a little box. Because it was a belt and 2 rings. That's not.
Yeah,
Cool,
well,
it's very big box, isn't
what I ordered was slightly more.
Nothing big.
One of them is quite big.
I did the order.
The vase isn't small.
No.
And then there are some other bits, and there is another present in there.
Is it a big present?
Quite large.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one from me.
Oh.
So.
What else is Mark getting me?
He won't do no more than what he's done. You know what he's like.
He didn't even pay for my other present.
No, he's got to pay me. Half of it. So,
See, he doesn't buy me anything.
he owes me £65.
Yeah, good luck with that. He owes me £3.
So,
Don't expect to see that again.
you know, she does get a decent amount of presents because she gets gifts off the cats.
My nose is blocked.
Good. She usually gets at least 2 from me. So, and I fill up the advent calendars as well.
Yeah, but that's because you love me. Oh yeah, I bought myself this amazing thing, right? There's 2. One is okay, I don't usually do this, but I bought a rose gold necklace. It's a crescent moon. It's really pretty.
Rose gold has a high copper content. My wedding ring was rose gold. I don't do gold.
I don't do gold.
And I definitely don't do gold. The only gold I will do is rose gold because it's got such a high copper content. And it looks so much better than yellow gold. So.
There was a clearance sale somewhere and it's an Italian, 18 karat gold Italian rose gold pendant. Well, it's a necklace. It's got the chain with it. And it's a crescent moon. And I don't know if you know this, but I have a huge thing about moons. Hence the 2 there. Right, I know I've got a star in the middle and being funky. Yeah, I have a thing about moons. Don't I have a thing about moons? Got a thing about crescent moons. It's a very witchy kind of weird thing, and I'm really into it. It's a very gothic thing at the moment as well, because goths think they're witches. Not all of them are, but there you go. They're weird. Same with crosses. So I ordered that. That was actually £5.50 because it was a clearance sale, and it's like really, really pretty. My mum was like, oh. And I ordered.
Cat fun.
I ordered another one, and it's an upside down crescent moon choker, and that was like $4.99. So it was really pretty.
So
I asked my mum for it, and she said no.
Mum's paid out of fortune already.
And I bought a pair of earrings as well. We've got like upside down bats on them. They're really cute.
So, you know, anybody who subscribed, please comment. We do like getting your comments. Kaylee answers them all.
More when I have the time.
And like I say, we will be doing a giveaway.
Yeah, I do actually have stuff to do. I don't have a life at the moment because my life has stopped because of this lockdown. But I have stuff I need to do.
As I was saying, the living room cupboard, we have mice. I think I've starved them out. But I've got to go in there and clean out any remains of what they left behind.
Poo-poo!
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. And scrub it out with some disinfectant and get the smell of mice out of there.
Poo-poo!
Because the thing is, there's no nests. And I know that they must have gone because the first thing they do is rip up wrapping paper to make a nest. And the wrapping paper wasn't nibbled.
And so, we have coats in that cupboard, and none of them have been nibbled either, because if they'd nibbled my coats, I would have gone insane.
And also, we've got the hats in a bag in there as well, because we've got a lot of hats and scarves. And they're in a bag in there.
That's the point. Do you know my fairy scarf has gone? It was attached to my coat and is no longer there.
If it's not on your computer chair, then it's probably in the cupboard.
Could be on
I've
my
got a
computer
funny
chair.
feeling it might be in the cupboard.
I think it might be on the computer.
Well, we'll just have to look for it. But as I say, tomorrow the day is dedicated to me doing
Well,
that
today,
cupboard.
later on.
Later on. The day is dedicated to me doing that cupboard and steaming my bed again, because I've got a thing about dirty mattresses and I keep steaming the bed.
And I have to sort out my bed, room, floor. Well, cupboard. Well, under the bed. I don't know. Something in that room something's got to give. Because I've got shoes that need to go under the bed, and that's the reason why I need to sort it out.
Lots of shoes that need to go under the bed.
Yeah. I've got my Iron Fist shoes, I've got my Killstar shoes.
The thing was, we've got some stuff for when she was having the baby. And that is still stuck in the living room, and I've got to try and make room in the cupboard for it.
There's no point in me getting rid of it.
It's pointless to throw it away, because at some point she will want to breed.
She will. I do now.
And, so we're not going to get rid of it, because a car seat alone is quite a lot of money. And the rocking cradle chair thing is also a lot of money.
It's got Minnie Mouse on it.
And the clothes we've got, we've paid out quite a bit, and we're not going to get rid of it. So
I've got bottles, I've got dummies.
I've got to make some room in the bottom of that cupboard so as we can store it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun.
But, like Mark said, why don't you get rid of it? And I said, I'm not getting rid of it.
It's not like we're making a shrine or anything. It's just that it makes more sense.
I have a car seat, I have a bouncy seat, I have clothes.
It makes more sense to keep hold of it than get rid of it. So, we've just got to make some room to store it, is all. Because I can't have it stuck in the middle of the living room.
It's not in the middle of the living room, it's by where the tree goes.
Exactly, so I've got to make some room. So I'll be cleaning out the cupboard and rearranging that tomorrow, which is going to be fun.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I love doing that. It's my biggest thrill on earth. Also, I've got all my big shopping bags in there as well.
Yeah. But tomorrow I've got to sort out under the bed, because I have a cupboard of a room that literally is like, a cupboard. And apart from that, I've got my bed in there. That's the biggest thing that's in there. And the cupboard room has got loads of stuff under the bed, because it's stuff I want to keep, but I have no room for it. So it's under the bed. But it's neatly under the bed, but it's just loosely under the bed. And there's some certain cats, Gremlin, Tiggy and Squidgy, who keep going under my bed. When someone comes in this house, Squidgy and Tiggy get scared. They don't like it. So they go and hide under my bed. I've put DVDs in the way, they still go under my bed. I have put stuff in the way, and they still get under my bed. I put bags in the way, and they still get under my bed.
So she's got to box everything, and that way if they go under there,
I'll beat them up.
it's not going to be such a trial.
Well, they won't be able to get under there, because I'm going to put my shoes there, so they can't get under there. I like my shoes over. Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
They pulled all the DVDs out. They were all nicely in order, alphabetical order.
Yeah, because she ain't.
Under the bed, in alphabetical order. All my Benedoms were together, everything was in alphabetical order, and in age order. Don't ask, and genre, I think, as well.
She's really anal.
I had it all out under the bed. And I went up there. Who came in? I can't remember. Who it was. I think it was, I don't know. I remember in the living room and knocking on the door.
Probably.
And they got freaked and they went under the bed and they pulled the DVDs out and got in. I don't like them being under my bed. It's the thing, I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate when they're under the bed, because they'll go under there and they get stuck. And then you go in there and you hear...
And a couple of times they've weed and pooed under there.
Midnight. Ooh.
She was dying.
No, not when she done that. She wasn't.
She was ill.
She was ill, but she weren't dying when she done that. I wanted to kill her after she done that. She had diarrhea all over my floor under my bed. Under my bed.
It's alright, because the thing helped you clean it out.
I have the heaviest mattress in the world. It's memory foam. It's really heavy, and it's a king size.
And it's broken.
And it's broken. That's not the point, though. You try lifting a memory foam king size mattress. It's not easy.
That's not, because when you do get rid of it, Mark's got to help you get it downstairs.
Mark's getting it downstairs. I ain't helping him. I'm buying a new. I have to buy a new mattress because mine goes like that. Because the bed broke. The bed. I've got a metal bed frame, and it's got metal slats, and one of the slats snapped.
Like I said, our life.
So I took the slat out, and then my bed went like that. So I'm like, oh no. So what I did was I turned the bed around, and I turned the mattress around. But it didn't work.
And I did say take one of the slats from the bottom where our feet are when there's not a lot
We
of
did.
weight and put it in the middle.
It didn't work.
Why didn't you?
Because it's still like that. So yeah, I need to get a new
I think she needs a new bed frame.
I think I need a new bed frame as well, but that's more money, so that's that I haven't got. I should make a Patreon, but no one will give us any money.
Oh come on, we've got 15 subscribers.
Yeah. I don't think you can make a Patreon unless you've got a certain amount of
No,
more
you
than
can
that.
make a Patreon anyway because it's like GoFundMe.
No one will give me any money.
They might if they know you ain't got a bed.
I haven't got a bed. We need a new sofa. Our life is fun. No, literally though, we do need a new sofa and need a new bed.
I mean, we would go to that charity, but at the moment we can't go anywhere.
It's alright for her. She got a brand new bed from the church.
It's not new anymore.
It was bloody new. When you moved in, it was brand new. It even had the cellophane still on it. That's how new it was. And they brought it upstairs and they put it... She was like, yes. And I was just like...
Well, she was boasting about a memory foam bed, and I didn't know. I had a mattress, and it was a really bad one. You could feel the springs, and I had to put the duvet on it, and then I had a sleeping bag over the top of that just to pad it up a bit so as I didn't feel the springs, and it looked like a futon.
I had that. When I was living in my old house in Delaware Road, I took the... I got rid of the bed because the bed was broken, and I put the mattress on the floor. It was a comfy mattress.
There was one advantage to it. You know, if I wanted anything, I'd just roll to it. But that was the only advantage. It was a nightmare. And
yeah, but how long did it take you to get off the floor?
About 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Ellen from the church, who is a lovely woman. She's marvellous. And I said, she said, you're walking funny. I went, my back's killing me because I'm on a mattress on the floor. And she went, I'll get you a bed. And she went, don't worry, I'll get you a bed. And within a week, I had a brand new bed. She said, have you got a slow cooker? I went, no. Brand new Breville slow cooker. Johnny.
The kettle.
She said, have you got a kettle? I said, I've got one that goes on the gas. She brought me around a brand new kettle from Asda's. Johnny, have you got a microwave? I went, no. Johnny got me a brand new microwave. So the church...
We needed some chairs because...
Oh yeah, they gave me the chairs as well. I mean,
when we moved in, we didn't have any chairs.
The church have been amazing to me. They really have. Most of my bedding has come from there. They've helped me out with a lot.
Yeah. And
in return, we volunteered at the food bank because we were going to the food bank when I first moved in as well.
Yeah.
We helped out. We volunteered at the church and we were doing the food bank.
But we've sorted it out now. We don't need. Well, I mean, like we will go to the food bank to volunteer, but we don't need anything from them anymore.
I mean, we have donated back to the food bank as well.
Yeah, but
when
we
went in there with 3 bags of shopping aids on.
We don't need any help from them at the moment because we've sorted out. So.
But you know, they have been a lot of help to us. They really have. I wouldn't have half the stuff I've got if it wasn't for the church. So
they gave us cat food before.
Yeah.
They've given us
sanitary towels.
Yes, lady products. They've helped us out a lot.
Yeah, a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
And you know, like Johnny says, my brother owns an electronic shop. Do you need anything? And I said, no. You got a microwave? I went, no. He goes, I'll get you a microwave. And the week after, he said that the light was out on it, but it wasn't, because when I come in, I must have jogged it or something, because the light worked. And he said,
it's a brand new
microwave. Bosch microwave. And it was in the box. I had to unpack it. It was really weird because I've never had anything and really new motorbike like that. And the Breville slow cooker, that was in a big box, which I've now got Christmas decorations in. But yeah, they have been really good to me, the church.
What happened to the big, massive, huge box that we had when we moved in there? They're closing it.
That got thrown out, but the box that Mark's computer chair came in has now got all the decorations.
No, we had a box and it was like 3 of them. It was massive.
We actually found it by the flats in Shrewsbury up by the library. And it was a huge box, it was massive. And it had one of those little winged back chairs in it with the Union Jack on it. And I said, oh look, there's a big box there, we'll have that because we're packing to move. And we ended up, it had about 4 vacuum bags in it and a load of folded clothes on top of that, and that was all our clothes in there. So...
Well, not all of them, because I lost a load of clothes, but...
Well, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And it weighed a ton. It was so heavy because it had vacuum bags in it.
It had the bedding in it, it had the clothes in it.
It weighed a ton. Seriously, it was really, really heavy. And it took Mark and Steve and Tony to carry that in.
Yeah, I know.
It was that heavy.
But this is the great thing, all right? 2 guys couldn't get the sofa in. So I've gone, I'll get it in. And I did. And I got it down the hallway and I got it in this door, like in the living room door. Now, the living room door is obviously curved. So we've got a hallway that's about that big. The living room door is curved. I managed to manoeuvre it, get it in and push it in.
The thing is, this is not a large house. And we didn't move with half of our stuff.
No, I lost all of my bedroom furniture.
And yeah, it took us a week of camping out in my room before we finally managed to get the living room sorted out enough to be down here. So we were camping out in my bedroom.
But, yeah, like, I managed to get the sofa in, and Mark still says that I'm weak.
Yeah, well, that's because he's a wimp.
It was me who got the sofa in here. Me. By
To
myself.
be honest, right, we had Tony and Mark. And Mark didn't turn up until the last minute because he got lost. I got the cooker in.
Yeah.
I got the old fridge in.
By doing that.
Yeah. And
where did that one? Oh yeah, we got that one from them.
We bought that now because we got it at Bright House, and we didn't have a washing machine either, and that came from Bright House.
It's broken.
And it's broken, but but you know we have done. We've bought a lot since we've moved in. We've tried to make a home in that here, and we've been quite successful. Billy got me a table and two chairs.
2 chairs that kill your back.
Yeah, they do kill you back, but he got them for us.
But the thing is, this is what annoyed me, was 2 guys were trying to get the sofa in.
And in all honesty, they didn't really need to bring a lot in because I'd done the cooker, I'd done the fridge.
Yeah, but that
which
cooker's
was full
not
of
very
ice.
heavy.
No, but the fridge was full of ice at the time. And, you know, I managed to get those in. And all they had to do really was one sofa, which they couldn't get in and Kaylee done.
I brought the cats in and took them upstairs.
The mattress. Your mattress.
Mm-hmm. The heavy beast.
Your bed.
That's not that heavy.
No, your bed frame.
It's not that heavy.
This table, which is light up.
Not that heavy.
And, you know, they didn't have a lot to bring in because...
The computer desk was...
Oh, we got a computer desk off free supper when we lived in Shrewsbury. Leanne Steve Barnes will remember it because he helped us get
broke
up the
my
stairs.
skateboard.
It weighed a ton. Now Mark took the glass doors off, which sort of made it a bit lighter. But getting that in was a battle and a half. It took Mark and Tony to get that in. and it was a battle and a half getting in here. And I mean, it's lighter now because it ain't got the doors on it, but
The telly. Oh, the telly. I bought that in. That was so heavy though. And Mum was like, don't take the telly because you'll break your back. And I went, well, no one else is going to do it. I might as well do it. She was like, no! Because it was one of them ones with a big back on it and it was really, really heavy. And I was like, I did it!
But I mean, we unloaded that van in about an hour.
And everything was just dumped in the living room.
Yeah, and we was camping in my room.
Yeah.
And Katie was walking like Bolo.
I carried a telly. I shoved in the sofa. Is it any surprise that I was walking like Bolo?
I mean, we were both pretty battered up that night. And we had a bath.
Yeah.
We had
a pizza.
And we had pizza.
We had pizza for about a week.
That me and Mark went to the end of the road and got.
We had pizza for about a week.
Yeah, because it was £1 of pizza.
Yeah.
So
we had big pizza as well, but it was like we had pizza for a week, and I was getting sick of the sight of pizza. I was like, oh no, not pizza again.
Sick of the sight of pizza too.
Do you want chicken? I was like, yeah, chicken.
But the thing is, whatever we had, if we didn't eat it straight away, we were having to store it in a drawer in my bedroom.
Or the cupboard.
Because the cats would have it.
Or the cupboard.
So when we finally stopped living in my bedroom, I had to sort of like fumigate the drawers and the cupboards because it smelled of chicken and pizza.
And the funny thing was, my mum was sleeping on the mattress in my room, and I was sleeping on the floor in her room. Didn't have the mattress out then.
That was one night.
Yeah, but it wasn't fun. That floor's hard. Then we got my mattress, but the bed wasn't set up. So we're still living in my mum's room, and I was sleeping on my mattress on the floor.
Yeah, we were camping in my room.
But we have an issue, and I can't sleep in the same room as my mum.
Because I snore.
She shakes the house. It's that bad. So I have to sleep separate to my mum. Yeah. But that's that. But what we will do is we will be showing you some videos of the cleaning as it gets done. Then on the 1st of December, then on the 1st of December, we'll be putting up the decorations, and I will also show you that. I'm not going to show you her putting up the garland because it's foul. She has got such a foul mouth.
That garland is a pain.
She's always swearing at it, and then she'll swear at Mark, and then they'll have an argument.
And then every year I end up crying over that garland.
Yep.
Every year.
No, last year you didn't. You was just annoyed. And you punched Mark.
Nothing over.
She got annoyed and punched him. I usually do the trick. Well, I don't usually. No, I always do the trick. And the tree is my pride and joy.
That she do the tree. She won't let anyone else help. This is us. In fact, the Godchildren made up a song. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen the Polar Express. I know you have, Leanne. And there's a bit in it. And they changed it. Putting up the Christmas tree with friends who come around. And Dandoras are frozen out the window on the ground.
Weird that they chose to mention my modelling name in that
from
one.
The children wrapped in red and green. Then Dandora smiles and says, the biggest one's for me. Yeah, they changed the words.
But why did they put that Pandora instead of Kaylee?
Because Pandora fits better than Kaylee.
I guess.
Yeah.
They always call me Dandora.
Yeah, Dandora throws them out the window on the ground. If anyone tries to help, she'll.
Occasionally I'm Auntie Kaylee, but not very often. It's usually Auntie
Dandora. But she said, "What do you want for Christmas?" Oh, God, the bug. What do you want for Christmas? Slime.
What do you want for Christmas? Poo magic. I was like, why?
Disgusting children.
And that Og on the Bog that year. Oh, that Og on the Bog. I went on eBay. I went on Amazon. I went to toy shops. Couldn't get it anywhere. I had to get the week after on Amazon. They're like, it's late. I was like, you got it.
I think it was the #1 toy that year. Og on the Bog.
I went on Amazon. I went on eBay. I went to Toys R Us because it was open then. I think. Was it open then? I think it was open then.
You didn't go to you went to Smith's. You looked on their website.
I went everywhere. Couldn't find it anywhere. I got them toys. I got them teddy bears. I got them other stuff. We want your dog on the bug. Don't be ungrateful. So they were like grateful for the things that I got, the sweets and the toys that they got, but they wanted Og on the Bog. So a week after I went on Amazon and I was like, I'll get the bloody Og on the Bog. And I found it on Amazon. I was like, I had to wrap it up.
Og on the Bog. I mean, poo magic. I mean, they're disgusting. The things they wanted this slime and it's got like insects and things in it.
Do you want hungry hippos? No. Why not? It's not poo. I was like, that's lovely. Yeah. Really nice.
And they wanted that other poo thing where you squeeze the head and poo comes.
And then they wanted that pie face. I didn't get them that. They got them that.
Yeah, that pie face.
But they're horrible children. Because you're supposed to get a cream pie. You put it on the thing. No, they don't. They get things that are hard. Okay, and they fling you in the face of it. I don't do it to me because they love me. But other people. They've done it to their dad. I think they put Lego on it with their dad. They're lovely. Really nice.
I don't know. Blooming donutters.
My donuts.
There's a game called Donuts and they've got these glasses with like an elephant's trunk and you've got to pick up these hoops with it. Dan Daughter was playing it with them.
Keeps them quiet.
Funny. And someone knocked on the door. And I went, Dan Daughter, can you get the door? And she forgot she had the glasses with the elephant's trunk on.
The kids are so nice to me.
And that funny thing where you put that thing in your mouth and you've got to say stuff.
Oh, I hate that one.
Dan Daughter shouldn't do it because she got big lips, ain't you?
Yeah. They call me a fish.
Brat's doll.
A Brat's doll. They said, can we do your makeup? I no. that is one thing I will not let them do is my makeup. I've done their makeup, but they went, can we do your makeup then? I was like, oh, no, you can't. That is one thing that no one's allowed to do my makeup.
You've got makeup for you.
Yeah, but that was different. You was practicing. Anyone else, I let Perry do my eyebrows, but anyone else not allowed to do my makeup. I will not let anyone touch my face, apart from a makeup artist when I'm modelling, but that's different. They was like, they wanted to do it, and I was like, no. And the worst thing was, I bought them felt tips, and I know what they were going to use. Can we? No, you can't.
So their dad has their finished with it.
I bought them colouring book, and I bought them felt tips. And the first thing they said to me, with them in their hands, can we do your makeup? No. Nope, you can't. They left me alone after that and they got their dad instead. So it's... Okay.
We should call this to an end now because we've been on air for a long time. And
I don't know what that was.
we have got a lot of work to do today, so we are going to end this video.
And I've got my exercise.
Oh, yeah, that's good. So, we'll end this. Be kind and considerate. Until next time, it's bye from Towels.
From the toilet bowl. I had issues.
And I'm not going to do it.
Go on.
Why?
Go on, just do it.
Right, we've been watching different YouTube videos. See if you can identify whose bye-bye this is. Peace!